Hi everybody, welcome back to today's video. I have finished and painted the Gundam Barbatos. We're going to be diving into one of the most satisfying techniques that you can use when doing a Gundam, panel lining. And I've also painted the creases and the eye LEDs. So in today, let's get into it. When panel lining a Gundam, it is most essential that you have the proper tools. And one of the proper tools today is Tamiya's panel line ink. Having the right tools makes all the difference, and having Tamiya panel line ink helps out significantly when panel lining your Gundams and all that. It comes with an applicator with brush that you're able to use to apply to your Gundam model. Before applying the ink, you want to make sure your model is clean of dust or any mold release agents. Before I apply the panel line ink, I make sure to wipe off the applicator of all that excess panel line ink to make sure it's not too heavy when it goes into the recesses and it's not too much overspill onto the model, and everything flows nicely into those recesses, causing it to darken them very well and making sure that they're inked in. When I applied the paint, I made sure that I got a white and a red, and I mixed those two together to create a lighter shade of red, more of a pinkish color, when applying the paint into the grooves of the model to make sure that they are that they are painted very well and that it doesn't create a deep red, and it creates more of a light LED looking red than it would if I did a deep red into the recesses. ink on the eye lenses, I go through with a white and cover that and let that dry before applying the green. When I do this, it creates more of an LED and a lighter green on top of it when I apply that green in a lighter shade and a more thinned down. It kind of gives it more of a contrast or paint, right? More. Okay, when I make mistakes on my panel lining or painting, I go back through with a cotton swab and clean up those mistakes. You can use mineral spirits or you can use alcohol to wipe up the paint. Mineral spirits for the ink because it's an oil-based ink and it cleans the spots that you overdo or the areas that the panel line doesn't reach into, or the panel line doesn't go into the recesses and stays on the surfaces. I do believe this is my first Gundam model that I did panel line all the way through. I didn't do an excellent job, but this is what these tests are for, and this is what being a beginner is all about. Figuring out your mistakes and working on improving those mistakes. With that said, that'll conclude today's video. Hopefully it was short and sweet and I got to the point and you guys could see my mistakes in this video and not make those same mistakes or make those same mistakes. It doesn't matter. We all learn by making mistakes, so don't feel too intimidated when stepping up to the challenge and trying to do something that you're hesitant about doing. You will make the mistakes. It's all part of the process. And maybe this video will help you out make as less of those mistakes as possible. But if you did find this video nice, beautiful, lovely, please give it a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. It helps with the channel. We're up to 55 subscribers. We hit 50 last week. I appreciate you guys for all that. And if you haven't already, please share the video. It helps a ton. And with all that, remember, wash those dirty sprues.